So we're on to the last week of the 30 days. I think if one thing I've learned so far, I'd say I've learned that being flexible is probably the one thing that you need to be able to do to meditate. Yes, sometimes it's good to have a schedule where you meditate at the same time every day. But if you're as busy as I am, sometimes it doesn't work like that, and you just need to take the moments that arise. But it's important that you do take the moments. I thought it was a negative, really, but my mind is really going. Like, I feel irritable and stuff like that, and I feel like I'm losing control of the meditations. But I'm sitting there today on the drive, and I was just thinking, it's not really a negative because I'm actually becoming aware of that. I'm able to sit there and go, okay, I'm losing control of my mind at the minute. I'm able to then bring it back and focus on the present moment. And I thought it was a negative to start with, but I'm now starting to realize that it's quite positive. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. But one thing that I have seen big improvement in is my mood. Within the last 3 weeks, my mood has improved drastically. But as I said in the last video, it's important that meditation isn't the only answer for you. For me anyway, it's definitely not the only answer for me. I need to have a good diet, balanced diet going with it, and I need adequate sleep and just some sort of exercise, some sort of movement each day, just to keep my mind in focus, sharp, and then the meditation just brings it to another level. So it depends what you want to get from it. It depends if you want to get that point where you want to have a Zen mind, where you want to be able to just sit there and just block out everything and just focus on the pure moment, or do you want to declutter your mind? I'm a bit of both, I'd say. I'm more of I want to declutter my mind, drain all the stress out from the day, or start the day well with a positive mindset. But I'm also sitting there thinking Zen mind sounds pretty good, or Buddha mind, they say, where you're able to just focus, literally think of nothing and just focus on the pure every moment that goes by. But be realistic, that sounds very hard to do at the minute. So I'm very happy with just meditating just for relaxation. But there are loads and loads of benefits, like sleep improvement, mood improvement, even diet, like digestion. Never thought that, but digesting food a lot better during the day. Maybe because the stress levels are reduced, and that's another one. Stress levels are being reduced. I'm a lot more happier around people. I'm able to notice my thoughts more than I ever have before. I'm able to notice my moods. But I always thought I was questioning, why am I feeling like this? Why am I thinking this? But I think I'm just becoming a lot more aware of them. And now it's the next stage, I think, is becoming where I now need to put them thoughts into their place rather than just sitting there trying to figure out what they mean and what they are. I think if I sit there and I just let them be, eventually they'll start to sort themselves out, because I don't want to give them too much attention, otherwise it defeats the whole point of what I'm trying to do. But yeah, positive signs so far. I'm definitely going to be going longer than the 30 days. But yeah, I'm excited to carry on.
Before I even started this whole process, I was a serial Googler. Probably you are too. You probably sat there and you probably Googled, what does meditation do? How can I do this? What benefits am I going to get from meditation? What are the downsides? And I done that all the time before I even went into it. But I think I wouldn't read into that much because of everything I was reading. Yes, some of it is true. But I've started to realize that everybody's unique, because I've been speaking to people about meditation, and everyone's journey is different, everyone's experiences are different, and you can't really compare. Like, your experience would be completely different to my experience, but there is one underlying thing with meditation, is that it does work. And the reason why people say it doesn't work is because they're not doing it consistently. They're not making it part of their routine. And that's why I think that for you, and if you're watching this video, for you, I think you need to figure out your own way of meditating. Hopefully this video gives you ideas of the journey process, but sometimes I think you need to find your own path, something that works well for you. So like if you have anxiety or depression or anything like that, no one can help that apart from yourself. You can go and speak to somebody about it, but nobody can change that. The only person that can change that is yourself. And it's the same process with meditation, is that you can get the advice, but put down to it, you're the only one that can decide what works well for you and how to change your life with it. And yes, before I started, I did have anxiety. I'm not going to lie. And I did have little bits of depression as well because my mood was just everywhere. And meditation has helped that. So meditation can work for you if you make it work for you. But you have to try and find the right way to make it work. And if you do, so that was different. That's probably the most unique meditation I've had so far. My eyes just didn't want to stay shut. I was just sat there and my eyes just kept wanting to open. It's not like I was thinking that, they need to open. I was just sat there and they were just like forcing themselves to open. And I, instead of fighting it, I just let the meditation go where I wanted to go, and I just let my eyes open. So I went with it, and all the way on the other side of the garden, I noticed this flying around, and for about 5 minutes, and I know it's 5 minutes because I use the meditation bell while I'm meditating, and I know it's 5 minutes. I was just watching it go all the way around the garden, and it was all the way over there. I don't know how I saw it, but I saw it, and I just followed that the entire way. And for 5 minutes, I was just following it, and I don't believe in coincidences. Well, I do, but it just flew right into my face. For 5 minutes, it went everywhere in this garden, and then it just landed on me. And the whole way through that meditation, I was just watching that, listening to the sounds around it, and I have to say, that is probably the best meditation I've had. I felt so calm, so peaceful, that I was able just to follow that all the way around the garden, listen to all the noises, and I just went with it, because I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to fight to keep my eyes shut. I sat there and I just thought, just let them open, let the meditation take its own course and let it do its own thing. And I'm so glad I did. That was the best meditation that I've ever had, because I didn't fight, I didn't try, I just let it happen. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So another meditation complete. Nothing new to report really. Same as the last couple of days. So yeah. I think I've hit like a meditation burnout. Now, when I mean that, I mean I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning if I'm getting better at it. I'm questioning if the benefits are helping me in any way, because moments like today, I've had such bad stress and bad anxiety all day, and it just makes me think, what's the point of doing it? And I don't know, I went all day just sitting there like, should I meditate? And I didn't meditate in the morning. Afternoon come by, and I just sat there in the evening, and I was just like, just meditate, just keep the process going. And you can hear my daughter up there crying. Don't know, felt inside I was crying all day really. But I think I'm in a burnout where I'm meditating so much that my mind's just trying to make all sense of it, and sometimes it's hard to do. Yeah, we keep going. Just tomorrow's another day. So I've had time to reflect on yesterday. Had a good night's sleep. I think yesterday I was just very overwhelmed with loads of things that were going on. There was a lot of change from my normal routine yesterday, and being autistic, that can cause quite high anxiety and stress. Still can't feel kind of the same as yesterday, but nowhere near as bad. But yeah, just meditate. I wanted to meditate this morning. I think sometimes hitting a burnout, meditating every day, especially if it's very new to you, can take its toll. Don't know, maybe going forward after 30 days, maybe meditating, let's say 6 days a week, and just let your mind have that one day off. Just like if you're running, you're not going to go jogging every single day, are you? Your body's just going to get absolutely knackered out. So sometimes you do need that little bit of break. But yeah. So yeah, that was a good meditation. I had to get up halfway during it to open the window because it's so hot. But maybe I should have done that at the beginning. But yeah, it was good. I was able to keep my breathing. I've been trying to monitor my breathing, trying to get it to breathe through my diaphragm, and I feel like that's coming second nature now. Don't think I have to force it. I thought I'd try to be as aware of it as much as I can, and I was, and just breathing through my diaphragm rather than breathing through my chest. So that's one thing that's changed and worked. So good meditation. Excited to carry on. So I'm at the end of the 30 days. Roller coaster. That's the way I describe it. First of all, let's dive into the positive sides, positive benefits of the meditation I've felt. I felt improved mood. So what I mean by that is that I feel a lot happier. I feel a lot less stressed. I'm able to engage with people a lot more than I used to be able to, which is all good sign. My sleep's improved, so I was able to have less interrupted sleep at night, which was quite a problem for me. I kept getting interrupted during my sleep, just because of probably stress and stuff like that. But it's a lot less now. People say I'm a lot lighter. They keep telling me that, probably because of stress levels a lot lower and a lot more present in the moment, which is good. I'm becoming a lot more aware of my thoughts and emotions. Never before have I ever felt that. I feel that I can I can see my thoughts for what they are, rather than just trying to sit on them and go, oh, what does this do? What's this mean? What's that mean? Oh God, I'm getting anxious about it. I think now if I see a thought or it come into my mind, I'm able just to let it go by. Sometimes the really powerful thoughts stay there for a lot longer than the smaller ones. So prepare yourself for that. Sometimes you might be pondering on them during your meditation for like 2-3 minutes, or even the whole meditation, which happened to me. I think it's just important just to not give it the energy that it's looking for. I think you just need to sit there and go, okay, I'm thinking, and then just let that thinking play out. Don't try to stop it, because if you try to stop it, it becomes even more powerful, which I've figured out. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. You're a lot more present when I'm around. I can hear birds, like now I can hear a pigeon up there. I can hear birds. I can hear cars, rather than thinking 4 steps ahead, if you get what I mean. Sometimes my brain is just like, oh, what am I going to do later? Oh, I need to do this later. Rather than that, I'm more sitting here going, okay, I'm going to focus on the moment. And it's not as powerful as if it would be if I trained and trained and trained, but there's something there which I'm going to utilize a bit more often. Now some of the downsides of what I've figured out. Don't think too much about how you're going to meditate. Just meditate. If you want to sit down, sit down. If you want to sit with your legs crossed, sit with your legs crossed. Feet on the floor, sit with feet on the floor. If you want to meditate on the go, meditate on the go. Or if you want to meditate in a specific place at a specific time, do that. But just don't give it too much thought, because of sometimes things will get in the way. If you're that one of them people that can actually commit to meditating at the same time every day in the same place, go for it. But sometimes life just catches you up and you're not able to do that. Especially for me, I wasn't able to do that. So manage your expectations with that. Another downside is that you may get fatigue, meditation fatigue. Just remember that you are training your mind every single day. If you were going for a jog every single day, you will get tired, you will get fatigued, your bodies will ache. Same thing for meditation for me. If you're meditating every day, your mind's going to get fatigued, tired, and then the whole purpose of you trying to reduce your stress is actually increasing it, because of you're not giving yourself that rest. So if I was doing this going forward, I would have rest days, which I'm going to do going forward. I'm going to have rest days when days I don't meditate. I think it will help big time, because sometimes you just feel really tired and you're just like, sometimes I don't want it to feel like a chore, like I got to do it type thing. I want to be able to do it, and I think sometimes if I feel that I have to do it, it defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to do. So just make sure you're doing that one. And then another downside is that it's not really a downside. It's more, in the beginning you are going to ache. If you're sitting with your back straight, or you don't sit down for a long period of time, you will start to ache a little bit. You will get irritable, but that's something that will be trained over time. So yeah, it's been really, really positive. I've had a few moments during it where I've been up and down, but the anxiety, yes, it is a lot better. It is a lot better, but it's only been 30 days, so I don't want to really judge it too much, but it is a lot better. I used to get it every day. I don't get it every day now. I get stressed every day, but I don't get anxiety every day, which is a very, very powerful thing that I've learned and come to understand. So that's a good benefit. My mood as well. I'm really happy that my mood's starting to improve. But definitely, if I'm going forward with this, I'm going to be doing it. I need a routine of days that maybe days that I would meditate, but again, I don't want to put too much emphasis on it. I'm going to do that. I think I'll just play it by ear and see what happens. I think I am gonna continue it. The benefits just outweigh the negatives. It's just I think the negatives can be changed and altered to fit my lifestyle, and maybe we'll see how it goes from there. But if you're thinking of doing meditation, just find what's right for you. The first thing you need to figure out is if you want to do it sitting down, or if you want to do it walking. People do walking meditation, or if you want to do it laying down, just do it laying down. Next thing you need to figure is how long you're going to do it, and I think that's important. If you want to do 15 minutes, half an hour, 10 minutes, an hour, some people I know do, you need to figure out what works for you. You need to figure out what the duration of time, and you would only know that with trial and error. I just went with 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes is perfect. I think that's the perfect amount of time to do it. Some days I'd even go to 10, and I think that's something I'll do going forward. I'd just change the duration going forward. Next thing you need to figure out is how often you're going to do it. I only done it once a day. I think going forward, if you wanted to break it down and do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening, I'd say that's absolutely fine. Just again, be aware that you don't overdo it. Don't put yourself into a situation where you're defeating the purpose of the meditation, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing this. To be fair, it's the first time I've meditated for 30 days consistent. Not even 30 days, just like consistently. Um, I I'm gonna keep going with it. But with my new routine on it. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself. To be fair, I'm really proud of myself. I didn't think I'd be able to do it as much. I came into it with loads of expectations of I'm gonna clear all my anxiety, clear all my stress and that, but it's not. It didn't happen. I think I set too high of an expectation. I think sometimes you just gotta let it be what it is. But yeah, really positive change on your life. I think you've just got to work it alongside doing some sort of exercise. Especially if you don't exercise during the day, I think you need to be able to exercise. Um, just go for a walk, go for a run if you run. Go play in the garden. Do anything really, some sort of exercise. Even if you want to, if you've got a swimming pool, swim. Go to the gym. Just do some exercise for the day. Don't do it every day because you don't want to burn yourself out. It's a bit windy today. Bit windy, but and then make sure you're eating healthy. Yeah, just make sure your diet's a lot better. Make sure you're not eating sugar before you go to bed because it interrupts your sleep. Make sure that you're eating a balanced diet, and if you can get them three things right, honestly, I can say your life will change. I've managed to get two of them right. The diet is the next step, and if I've got two of them right and my life's changed, imagine if you get three of them. Your life will really change with that. So yeah, I'm proud of myself, and I hope I've helped at least one person on this with these videos to make a change in their life. Because of it's never too late to make a change in your life, and the only person that can make it is you. And if you make the change, you can only see where it takes you. So, thank you for watching.